Hi everyone, this is Kanu the Tarologer. Welcome back to my channel, and this pick a card reading is going to be about how and when you can expect your financial situation to improve. So go ahead and choose your pile. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2 and pile number 3. Timestamps are given below in the description box that is linked to your specific reading. And if any of you are new to pick a card readings, so I just want to give you a little bit of introduction about how pick a card readings work. So you need to choose any one of these 3 piles. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2 and pile number 3. So you can pause the video and meditate on the cards as long as you want. You need to go with your intuition and choose the pile number that draws your attention the most. Once you choose your pile, you can check the timestamps given below in the description box and skip the video to the timestamp where your readings begin. Also, I want to tell you that these are general readings, so there will be multiple messages for all of you, and your intuition will guide you which message is for you. So watch the readings till the end, and these readings are meant to guide you, and you are not bound by these readings. So whatever is being said here can be changed by you. Nothing is written in stone. Each one of us has the power to change it. So believe in yourself, and most importantly, believe in that one supreme power always. I also want to tell you that these are timeless readings. So doesn't matter whenever you are watching this, the readings are meant for you exactly for that time whenever you are watching this. Also, I'm going to give you some time to meditate on the cards so that you can choose your pile. If you want more time, then you can pause the video. So let's begin with the meditation. Hello group number 1. So firstly, we are going to see what is blocking your way to improve your financial situation, and in the end I am going to give you a timeline about when you can expect improvement or increase in your current financial situation. So we have the High Priestess, Death, the Fool, 5 of Wands and Knight of Cups as your tarot cards. So High Priestess is the card of knowledge. Maybe you need to seek more knowledge on the subject. You need to learn more. Maybe you already have that knowledge within you, or maybe you already have that potential within you, but you are not embracing that. You need to embrace your true potential. What is it? What your intuition is telling you to do, what your heart is telling you to do, what your intuition is telling you to do. Listen to your intuition, because High Priestess is also the card of intuition. So are you really listening to your intuition? And with the Death card, I feel that are you releasing your doubts? Are you releasing the outcome of your endeavors? Don't try to control the outcome. It's not in your hands. It's not in anyone's hands, but we still have to follow our path. And with this open door here, I feel that maybe there is a way that you know deep down in your heart, but you are not seeing it. You are ignoring that. And with Fool card, I feel that you need to release all your burdens, release all your anxieties and be free. Take risk in life. Be adventurous. Just like this witch, you can see that this witch is carefree and she is almost about to jump into the unknown, and still she is not scared. Maybe you have fears of jumping into the unknown, and now it's the time to release those fears. And with 5 of Wands, I feel that you are focusing on something else. You are draining your energies on something else. Maybe it's the people around you. Maybe there's anyone who is a Scorpio who's draining your energies. It could be their sun sign, moon sign or rising sign. Or that person could be an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, because we have Wands here and Wands represents fire signs. Or the person could have any one of the water signs as their sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. So the person could be a Cancer or a Pisces. I have already mentioned Scorpio here because death is ruled by Scorpio. So with Five of Wands, I feel that maybe you are so busy with explaining the people and convincing the people about your plans that you are not able to focus on your plans. Maybe there are a lot of people around you who have certain opinions about your plans and you are not sure whom to follow. So, Knight of Cups says, listen to your heart. Don't listen to other people. They might have different story, they might have different journeys, they might have different purpose in life, and you have your own. How will you know your potential? How will you discover your journey if you follow other people's footsteps? How will you discover your potential if you keep looking at others' potential? So listen to your heart and don't be afraid to take risk. Because as you can see, this witch is not scared about the sharks in the water and he's just focused on his goal. So it's okay. Universe will catch you if you follow your true path. So the next card we have is Great Adventure. So it says take a risk, venture forward. So you need to take risk in life, otherwise you will be stuck. You need to move forward with your plans. And the next card we have is Grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. So like I was telling you before also that learn more, gain more knowledge about the subject. Gain more knowledge about your plans. Have a proper plan for it. Because knowledge gives freedom, knowledge gives confidence. Seek advice from those who are your well wishers. We all have well wishers in our life. Who are yours? Seek their help, seek their advice. And the next card is Impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. So redirect your energies to your potential, to your dreams. Recognize those things in life which drains your energies and release them. Focus on what's important for you. Set your priorities first and focus on your priorities. And the next card we have is South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. So release your past experiences, release your past failures, release your past thought process. Don't hold grudges against anyone as you get stuck if you hold anything within you and your energies get stuck and then it doesn't allow the new energy to come in. Money is also a form of energy. So release those unwanted energies within you to allow the inflow of money in your life. And the next card we have is Supermoon. Emotions are running high. So don't let your emotions control you. This card also tells you that success is nearby. So don't give up. And it also says that something exciting is coming up to you that is related to your finances, and if there's anything that you are considering or thinking about it right now which is related to your finances, then it's a yes card. As it says that you will get success if you follow that path. So take action. And the next card we have is Full Moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. So you need to be more practical in your life. You need to have set priorities for yourself and you need a practical and a proper plan for yourself. You need to write it down somewhere and read it daily as soon as you wake up and when you go to sleep. This way you are reminding yourself, you are reminding your subconscious mind about your plans daily. And this also helps you to stay focused. So with Full Moon in Taurus, I also feel that your financial situation will start improving when we will witness the next full moon in Taurus, which is expected on 19th November this year. So your financial situation is going to improve in the near future and in this year. So, with that being said, I am wrapping up this reading here. So, wish you all the luck and happiness. That's all I have for you now, sending you lots of blessings and positive energies. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then you can give a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you never miss more such pick a card readings. I'm also active on my Instagram account where I post guidance and predictions daily. The link is given below in the description box. Also, let me know if this reading resonates with you or not. If you have any feedback, then please feel free to drop it in the comment section down below. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye. Take care. Hello, group number 2. So, firstly, we are going to see what is blocking your way to improve your current financial situation. And in the end, I'm going to give you a timeline about when you can expect improvement or increase in your current financial situation. So we have Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles as your tarot cards. So Page of Wands indicates that you're scared to take that first step or to start something new or follow that unknown path. Maybe some of you are just starting out your career or you are just starting out something new. So this card could also indicate that your plans are at an early stage and maybe you have a certain plan for yourself that might look scary to you and you are hesitating to move towards that direction. This card also indicates lack of enthusiasm and lack of inspiration in your life. Maybe you are missing out some good opportunities just because you feel scared that what if it might not turn out in your favor, or what if you experience failure, what if you experience losses, and you have to trust your path first, that it might be adventurous, it might be unknown, it might give you some lessons to learn, but it will work out in your favor in the end. You have to take that first step. Don't hesitate. And with Two of Pentacles, I feel that you need to release your fear of getting it right all the time, because this witch is so much focused on what she's doing and she wants to balance everything out. She wants to get it right all the time. So release your fear of getting it right all the time. Release the fear of disappointments if you fail, and release the fear of balancing everything perfectly in your life. Maybe you have a lot of expectations from yourself. Maybe there are people around you who have a lot of expectations from you, and you have to fulfill those at any cost. No one gets it right all the time. No one can do everything perfectly all the time. And sometimes when you try to hold the outcome so tightly, you miss out some important, some good opportunities, and you might miss out making some important decisions. Maybe you need to take out some time for yourself and introspect yourself and stop worrying. You attract what you are. So if you feel anxious, you will attract more anxiety and lack of abundance. With Four of Pentacles, as you can see, this witch is sitting on this box which has his valuables in it, and he's protecting it, and there are pentacles over here. So he's scared, he's worried that what if someone would take all his resources one day, all his money one day. So he's sitting on it so that no one can take his valuables away from him. So maybe you have all the resources with you and you are scared to lose them. You are focusing on the lack of abundance. You are thinking about your past or your future, that what if you might not have enough money in the future, and you're not living in the present. This card could also indicate that you are not putting or investing your money where you should do it, so that it will help you to increase your finances. You have got money with you, but you don't want to spend it on those ventures where your income will increase. Maybe you don't want to come out of your comfort zone, and maybe you are not really willing to change your situation. You need to close your eyes and ask yourself, what is it that stopping you from moving ahead in your life? Is it your past experiences? Is it your mental conditioning? Is it because you are following other people's footsteps? What is it? Any astrologer can tell you this, but if you get answers from within only, then you will be satisfied with that answer, and only then you will start working on it. Only then you will be able to change yourself. So ask yourself. And with Knight of Pentacles, I feel that you have this habit of overanalyzing things and going slow and steady. Slow and steady is still okay, but not doing anything and waiting is another thing. You have to take action. You want to do your research, then do it. Research is very important too, but take action also. That is also very, very important. And the next card we have is Infinite Abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. So abundance will pour into your life once you will uncover the hidden treasures within you. So this could also mean that you should start putting your money or investing your money into those ventures where your money will increase. So you need to understand that money is energy. It has to keep moving. If you will try to store it, like it is shown here also in Four of Pentacles, so if you will try to store it, it will pour out of your hands even more. So don't try to hold it, and let it keep moving. Let it flow. So instead of love, I feel that let the money flow through you and to you. So when you give, you receive even more than what you give. So universe wants its resources to keep moving and not stagnant at one place. And enjoy the journey. Don't stress on the outcome so much. Don't try to hold on to the outcome. Journey is more important than reaching the final destination, because you learn more things in your journey and not at your destination. And follow your passion. Follow your passion with courage. Take out time for yourself as well. Take out time to introspect. Take out time to have fun in your life. The next card we have is Hold Your Vision, Fixed Moon. So don't be stubborn. Don't be stagnant. Don't get stuck. And the next card we have is What Do You Need to Release, Waning Moon. So release that pattern of being stuck. Release that pattern of being stubborn. It's not serving you. So maybe you could be stubborn in other areas of your life, and maybe you need to work on those areas too. So sometimes other areas of your life are also affecting the inflow of income in your life. Maybe those areas are not directly related, but it could be indirectly related. That is blocking your money beliefs. That is blocking the inflow of money into your life. It could be related to the people who didn't trusted in you and your talents. It could be having the problem of giving your money to others. It could be related to your past failures. There could be so many things that are indirectly affecting your subconscious mind and blocking the inflow of money into your life. And you are keeping all those things to your heart. And your subconscious mind is not allowing you to release it. So figure out what it is and release those. And the next card we have is Gibbous Moon. You are very close to achieving your goals. So you are very close to achieving your goals. So your financial situation is going to improve very soon. So don't give up. And the next card we have is A New Romantic Cycle Begins. New Moon in Libra. So your financial situation will start improving when we will witness the next new moon in Libra, which is expected on 6th October this year. So your financial situation is going to improve in the near future and in this year only. So with that being said, I'm wrapping up this reading. So wish you all the luck and happiness. Thank you for watching this video. Sending you lots of blessings and positive energies. If you like this video, then you can give a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you never miss more such Pekka card readings. I'm also active on my Instagram account where I post guidance and predictions daily. The link is given below in the description box. Also, let me know if this reading resonates with you or not. If you have any feedback, then please feel free to drop it in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye. Take care. Hello, group number 3. So firstly, we are going to see what is blocking your way to improve your financial situation. And in the end, I'm going to give you a timeline about when you can expect improvement or increase in your current financial situation. So we have the Magician, the Hierophant, Ace of Cups, the Hanged Man, and Ace of Pentacles as your tarot cards. So Magician is all about your personal power and your potential. And Magician has all the tools that are needed to turn your dreams into reality. And you have to draw your inner power. You have to take your own destiny in your hands. You need to lead your path. This card could also mean that you need to heal yourself, so that you can move ahead freely in your life, and you need to heal your energy blockages that might be blocking the inflow of money in your life. And the Hierophant is a leader. You need to lead your path. You need to make your own decisions in life. You have got everything. You just have to believe in yourself. And for some of you, I feel that when you will teach the world with your talents, and when you will reach more people and inform them about your talents, then your financial situation will improve. And with Hierophant, I feel that you have got a lot of wisdom, knowledge, and experience within you. So when you will recognize that and use that in your endeavors, then your financial situation will start improving. And with Ace of Cups, I feel that don't procrastinate. You have got the blessings with you. Maybe you have the opportunity to prove yourself, because this witch is already holding the cup. So maybe you already have some opportunity in your hands, and you know what needs to be done, but you are ignoring that. So with Hanged Man, I feel that you are ignoring the opportunities. You are stuck. The opportunities won't wait for you long. You are taking too much time on yourself, and you are waiting. You are waiting for the right time to take action, to start something new. And with Ace of Pentacles, I feel that you can start with whatever you want in your life. If you feel this is the right time, then this is the right time for you. So Ace of Pentacles is a card that indicates good fortune in terms of your career and your finances. So whatever is it that you have been procrastinating, so stop doing that and recognize what is your passion, what is your talent, what is it that you have been wanting to do it for so long. And with the Hanged Man, Hierophant, Ace of Cups, and the Magician, I feel that you are a very spiritual person. You are connected to yoga or meditation, or maybe even preaching. Maybe you are a healer as well. So your financial situation will start improving when you will work on these things, when you will serve other people, when you will put yourself out for the public, when you will come out of your shell and reach out to the people who might get some benefits from your gifts. And the next card we have is Protected by Angels. You are cherished by the angels. So you have to believe that whatever you will do, Angels will protect you. The supreme power will protect you. And we have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. So you are blessed. You are really blessed. You really don't have to doubt on your capabilities. You have got a lot within you, and you are protected as well. And the next card we have is Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. So I feel that maybe some of you have come here to heal others. And when you start doing that, your financial situation will start improving. And the next card we have is Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. So be it healing others, be it teaching, be it preaching, or be it sharing your talents with the world, you can expect miracles in your life. You can expect abundance flowing in your life. So this could also mean that you need to heal yourself first, and only then you can expect the abundance pouring into your life. Maybe you need to heal your past, maybe you need to heal your grudges, maybe you need to heal your disappointments, maybe you need to forgive those people who didn't trusted in you and your talents. And the next card we have is Full Moon Eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. Eclipses are associated with your shadows. So take this time to work on your shadows. Maybe you need to forgive others and release them. Maybe you need to forgive yourself and release yourself from the burden. So this is quite personal stuff, and you might be thinking that how does this affect your career and your financial situation? Well, actually it does, because money is a form of energy, and for money to flow easily in your life, you need to release those unwanted energies out of your mind, out of your system. So when you hold grudges against yourself or other people, you are holding that unwanted energy within you, which is not serving any purpose, but it's actually a poison within you, and you need to release that. So practice forgiveness daily. And the next card we have is A Time to Give Rather Than Take. New Moon in Virgo. And look at the bigger picture. Full Moon in Sagittarius. So for some of you, I can see that your financial situation will start improving, either from the date when we will witness New Moon in Virgo or Full Moon in Sagittarius. So the next New Moon in Virgo is expected on 6th September this year. So for some of you, the financial situation will start improving from 6th September. And for some of you, the financial situation will start improving from the next full moon in Sagittarius, which is expected on 14th June in the next year. So for some of you, your financial situation is going to improve in the near future and in this year. And for some of you, it will happen in the next year. But remember, you do have the power to change your destiny. But you need to be determined and dedicated towards your goals and have faith. Faith can move mountains. So with that being said, I'm wrapping up this reading here. Wish you all the luck and happiness. That's all I have for you now. Sending you lots of blessings and positive energies. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then you can give a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you never miss more such Pekka card readings. I'm also active on my Instagram account where I post guidance and predictions daily. The link is given below in the description box. Also, let me know if this reading resonates with you or not. If you have any feedback, then please feel free to drop it in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye, take care.